What if the story of Santa Claus, the beloved figure who slides down chimneys to deliver gifts, was more than a festive tale? What if it was an ancient allegory, symbolizing a sacred process unfolding within our own bodies? Could this iconic story hold hidden wisdom about the divine design of the human form? Within our skull lies a remarkable yet hidden structure called the claustrum, nestled beneath the cerebrum. This closet of the brain has a profound role in producing a special cerebrospinal fluid, an oil referred to in ancient Greek texts as Christos, or the Christ. For this reason, the claustrum is often called the Holy Claustrum, or the Santa Claus drum. Like Santa traveling down the chimney, this sacred oil begins its journey in the claustrum, flowing downward through the spinal cord to the lower back, near a cluster of bones called the sacrum. This five-fused bone structure, situated at the base of the spine, just above the coccyx, is aptly named sacrum, derived from the Latin word for sacred. The sacredness here lies in the process of secretion, symbolizing the mystical journey of this oil. The story of Santa Claus, then, mirrors this physiological process. The sacred oil represents the gifts of higher consciousness and renewal, awaiting those who honor this divine process within their bodies. Each month, during a specific phase when the moon aligns with an individual's birth zodiac sign, an extraordinary seed is formed in the solar plexus, near the Manipura chakra. This center, often referred to as the gut brain, is a powerful source of intuition and emotional intelligence. This seed is no ordinary phenomenon. In ancient allegories, it symbolizes the birth of Christ in Bethlehem. Here, however, Bethlehem represents the solar plexus, the birthplace of this vital energy. The seed begins its sacred journey by combining with the oil from the claustrum, and together they embark on a path of enlightenment and renewal. However, this process is not passive. For the seed and oil to ascend, one must create the right internal conditions through practices like meditation, proper breathing, balanced nutrition, and a peaceful mindset. These practices refine and protect the seed, allowing it to rise and fulfill its purpose. After the seed combines with the sacred oil, the journey begins. The oil flows downward from the claustrum to the sacrum before beginning its ascent back up the spinal cord. This process mirrors the journey of spiritual awakening, starting from the lower centers of the body and rising to the higher realms of the mind. The spine, with its 33 vertebrae, plays a central role in this sacred process. This number, 33, is no coincidence. It symbolizes the age of Christ at the time of his crucifixion, an event that, in this context, represents transformation and transmutation rather than physical death. As the oil rises, it passes through the pingla and eta nerves, which run parallel to the spine and govern the body's energy flow. Along the way, the oil undergoes a process of refinement, preparing it for its ultimate destination in the higher centers of the brain. Before it can ascend fully, the oil is processed in the pineal and pituitary glands. These two glands are often described as the land flowing with milk and honey in ancient texts. The pineal gland, associated with electricity, and the pituitary gland, linked to magnetism, work together to balance and amplify the sacred oil. This refinement is crucial for the next stages of its journey. The spinal column, often referred to as the tree of life, serves as the pathway for the seed and oil as they ascend. Along this journey, the oil passes through the vagus nerve, a critical network connecting the brain to the heart, lungs, and stomach. The vagus nerve plays a key role in this sacred process, as it helps elevate the oil's vibration and energy. As the oil travels through the chakras, from the heart to the throat and beyond, it activates higher levels of consciousness. The energy centers of the body, known as chakras, align and harmonize, creating a pathway for the sacred oil to reach its ultimate destination. When the oil reaches the medulla oblongata and crosses the vagus nerve, its vibration amplifies significantly. This point marks a pivotal transformation, often referred to as the crucifixion. However, this crucifixion is not an ending, but a profound beginning. The oil's power multiplies 1,000-fold, unlocking dormant brain cells and awakening the higher mind. The sacred oil eventually reaches the optic thalamus, located at the center of the brain. Here, it rests for approximately 2.5 days, symbolizing a period of death and rebirth. This phase represents a deep transformation, where the oil's vibration is refined to its highest potential. After this period, the oil moves to the pineal gland, illuminating it and the surrounding brain regions. This activation sparks profound physical regeneration, spiritual awakening, and even clairvoyance. The once dormant brain cells come alive, unlocking the full potential of the mind. This process is not merely symbolic, it is a physiological reality encoded in ancient teachings. By preserving and elevating this sacred oil, one can experience heightened awareness, deeper intuition, and a profound sense of connection to the divine. The story of Santa Claus bringing gifts down the chimney takes on new meaning in light of this sacred process. The claustrum, or Santa Claus drum, initiates the flow of the Christ oil, while the 33 vertebrae of the spine represent the steps to enlightenment. The vagus nerve and the spinal cord serve as the chimney through which the oil ascends to deliver its ultimate gift, higher consciousness and spiritual renewal. This process, however, requires reverence and discipline. The ancients warned against indulgences like overeating, excessive alcohol consumption, and misaligned sexual energy, as these behaviors could destroy the seed and squander the sacred oil. To eat from the tree of life, they cautioned, was to waste this precious resource, leading to spiritual and physical decline. By honoring the sacred within and nurturing this oil, one can unlock the higher mind and access the light of life, as described in John 8:12. I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. This ancient process was known to sages and mystics of old. The Egyptians built pyramids as ascension chambers to aid in this journey, while biblical texts encoded these truths in allegories and metaphors. They understood that preserving and elevating the sacred oil was the key to physical regeneration, spiritual awakening, and enlightenment. By protecting the seed and honoring the Christ oil, the body becomes a vessel for divine energy. The process transforms not only the physical body, but also the spirit, allowing one to live in harmony with the higher self. This sacred journey is available to all who choose to embark on it. The story of Santa Claus, far from being just a festive tale, is a profound reminder of the gifts hidden within us. The question is, will you take the first step and discover the divine blueprint within your own body?